dreaming big. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, will be sending the National Guard to Memphis to help drive crime down in our area. I think it's a great idea. I didn't expect it to happen. Memphis is probably, according to what I've been reading, according to what I know, and according to what I see, and I know that it's one of the most dangerous cities in our country. Let's just listen in on some of these clips that I found as we step through this.
And Christian, what more do we know about the president's plan and what's been the reaction from local leaders?
Sure. So, Gio, as far as the plan itself goes, we know that the president plans to deploy the National Guard to Memphis specifically. And we have seen this whether he.
So he's bringing the National Guard here. I mean, it's coming. It's happening. It's a real thing.
Has deployed the troops or threatened to deploy troops to other cities. And in some cities, right, claiming that violent crime, falsely claiming anyways, that it has had a higher trend or a surge in violent crime. You noted very aptly that Memphis had the highest violent crime rate last year among major cities nationwide.
That's right. Memphis, guys, it's dangerous. It's probably the most dangerous city in our country. And I mean, I know about it firsthand as I have lost people that I know. I mean, just gone. They're shot, they're murdered, murder, death, killed. It's over. This is a real thing. I mean, they really need to have the military on the ground. But at the same time, this isn't really going to fix the problem. It's just going to put a Band-Aid on it. We really need to fix the fundamental issue, which is the massive unemployment in this area, gainful employment, really. We need good jobs for the population. You have the younger generation, they've messed up, they've got a felony, they can't get a job, they're stuck, they need money to support their family. And what happens? I mean, you really have a situation where you have no one to be able to help them to pay their bills or to help them get money, so they're forced into this life of crime. They can't get a really good job because they have felonies. They can't get a job hardly anywhere making anything. They're stuck with cutting grass or taking out garbage. Is it their fault? I mean, yeah, probably for the felony, but it's also the area, the problems, it's life. Life is a struggle, and it's a struggle, and it's real for a lot of people.
To a clip from Fox and Friends where he spoke with a board member of FedEx who said that crime is so bad here, he can't even walk a block without the company, he said so we're guessing the company putting him in an armored vehicle to take him just one block with bulletproof glass.
So get this. So FedEx is saying that in order for them to deliver packages to some area, they have to put their drivers in armored vehicles with bulletproof glass in Memphis.
That is the message that President Trump says he received from someone who's on the board of FedEx here in Memphis. And I'm sure many of you are wondering, what will the National Guard?
This is gonna be something else. I mean, so what's the international message on this? Well,
President
we'll go
Trump
to BBC.
maintains that violent crime in the city of Memphis is higher than in any other city in the United States. And the order that he signed today maintains that local law enforcement are in danger of being overwhelmed, as it puts it, by this problem in a city that the order goes on to say is a beacon of American culture and, of course, the birthplace of one Elvis Presley. So to that end, Mr. Trump has announced the formation of a task force to be comprised of members of the Tennessee National Guard, as well as federal officials from the FBI and the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, otherwise known as ICE.
So this is making international news. Bottom line, thank you, Mr. President, for bringing the National Guard to Memphis, for the Memphis area. I mean, expect National Guard here, but for surrounding areas like South Haven, Mississippi, Olive Branch, Mississippi, Millington, Tennessee, Arlington, Tennessee, West Memphis, Arkansas. Look for some of that crime to drift out to your area. If the police officers aren't on point and they're at the donut shop or hiding out somewhere, they need to be out on the roads, making sure they're watching, because crime, it's coming to those areas for sure as it's driven out of the city. At the same time, I mean, to really fix the issue, we have got to build some sort of structure to give not just the criminals, the youth in the community, real opportunities for gainful employment, something that they can really have a real job and have a future at, not forced into a life of crime. And that's what's going on. They're forced into a life of crime, and not every situation, but a lot of situation, a lot of times. So we need to work together to try to build a framework to add that component to this. Not just the National Guard here, but also add that component to help build jobs and help make Memphis great again. Bottom line, we want to make Memphis great again. Thank you again, Mr. President, for bringing the troops to Memphis. I hope it makes a real big impact, but without that underlying component to get to the root of the problem, I'm afraid that as soon as they leave, it may be worse than what it was before. Thank you so much, and everyone have a great evening or a great day.